good morning or evening. I am your host, so is Capricornus Andromeda. Or just so for convenience sake. I hope you don't mind me. I'm a little busy still, because I forgot to do something. It completely skipped my mind earlier, but I have like 3 hours. So if you don't mind, I might be doing a little bit of clickety-clackety breaks every once in a while. Nothing too big, just your pal soul falling a little behind. Welcome in, Rap Band Xiao. Blister, how are your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Homework? No, I had to drop my semester. It wasn't going to do me any good. It was literally going to be worth nothing. I forgot to update my resume. I'm in despair disease. How was your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Welcome in all. Hey all, Soul here. I forgot to open Kryta. Well, glub shit. Did I die on screen? Okay, no, I'm good. I got a new laptop and I have a usable keyboard. Hell yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I got distracted today because I was doing some stuff and then got pulled into. Then I saw No Man's Sky got an update and started playing No Man's Sky, and got way too distracted because I forgot I had the streamer. I forgot I had the stream. Also, yippee! The No Man's Sky update's awesome. You can build your own ship. That you can build like the regular ships. Putting a god thing instead of going to band practice. Nice. Just stream it 2 birds, 1 stone. Well, I tried hooking up my PS5 to the capture cards. I've never seen worse looking footage in my life than the PS5 on the capture card. It is the grayest, most washed out looking. And I could not for the life of me fix it. It was so bad. It was laggy. It was gray for some reason. And the best streams I forgot we were streaming those distracted by kitchen nightmares. Ow! What would you consider my hobbies? Huh. How would you describe craftsmanship? Fuck. That was an HDMI port? Oh my god. It only has output? What do you mean it only has output? What the fuck? Wait, that's wild. Drawing's been on. Drawing's on here. Let's see, B2bing, digital design, reading. Huh. Oh shit, gaming. It needs to be capitalized. Guess I can unbold that. I can only put my laptop screens on the TVs. I can't plug it in. Yeah, I mean, putting it on the TVs is still cool. You can play Steam games like a real person. So there's always that. forget my Steam username and password. I was like, no, you have to remember the Steam username and password. The original idea for the stream is going to be redrawing, like, the oldest art I could find, but I forgot I got rid of most of it. I forgot I don't keep that. So I had to scrap that idea incredibly quick. Because I realized I don't keep that around. So, you know, this is neither here nor there. No, we don't have to. We don't have to. Do I have any interests? How far can I stretch this? You like hating. I don't think that they want to hear that. I don't think anyone would want to hear that. You're a really great hater. You know? Impeccable hater. Seeing as that I've done a college final in like 2 hours, I think I can knock out. What is it? What I need left? Like half a paragraph. Half a paragraph. I need to figure out what the manager's name is. Gotta hate them all. Yeah, I am a professional hater. Have you seen what I did to Dust in Elysian Tale? Have you seen what I've done? I think my work speaks for itself. Shit. I didn't. Hold on. Let me fix this. Die, Blue Daisy. So what's the consequences of his actions? Yeah. So anyway, I've been working on a bit more stuff. I was taking a break from the animation thing because, frankly, it's very boring to watch and very boring to work on. So we're doing other stuff. I want to practice doing some lighting. What is that? Well, it is lighting. More original work and whatnot to align my portfolio with. Do I need to put my social media on my... Okay, but I don't want to because it's gonna make me look really bad. So awesome sauce, so Gonpil. Wow. How delightful. Nice. I've done some uppings of designs and whatnot. We're slowly carrying through this project. Very slowly are we getting through this project that I'm working on. I did some small changes, namely adding more clothes. Mainly just piling more outfits on top of each other. And also changing the horns to be more dragons, because dragons are cool. And deer are stupid. New left up different colors, my old one. It's bothering me. Is it that it just has colors in general, or that it's, like, actually different? Is this the one I'm looking for? Oh yeah, and I designed that at one point. At like 4 in the morning. Doing some face practices with just some similar but different. We're slowly developing a cast of characters to use in projects. Slowly. Every blue is a little more purple. Ooh, that's rough. Although when I'm doing drawings now, I always try to I notice my drawing tablet's like way darker for some reason, so I always try to like put it up on the main screen just to see how different it is. Because I think my main screen's OLED. Or something, because it's really bright. How so cover the chat G. No, I would never. You think they could you think a mere AI could encapsulate my writing fanatic? Or my writing physique? Never. Do you want to know why? Because I write like a goddamn maniac. I opened the image in a new tab and it downloaded it. Okay. Like a 4-year-old. No, AI would never. AI could never replace me because I don't work. Because I'm not built different. I'm built stupid. I'm built incorrectly. I'm constructed incorrectly. AI could never replicate that. As a fully licensed nurse in the state of Illinois, I work with elderly. We're welcome the opportunity to discuss. God, this is really brief though. I'm supposed to be resting. Why do you have a corset dress on? Okay, issue 1. It is impossible to get proper rest in a corset dress. Problem number 1. So it's a fully licensed nurse in the state of Illinois. Add that to the lore list. Add that to my lore list. Don't on it, girl boss me. I'm gonna hit the reopen Krita because I think I did it wrong. I think I opened Krita a little wrong. Because it's not got like the big cursor. I don't know why it's got I don't know why it's got the big cursor. Yeah, but if you saw the schedule, I guess I'll just keep on talking while working on this. Why are you trying to rest with platform boots on? Who are you impressing? Who are you trying to impress with increased height? I'm 5'4". No. Can't believe the same height as Koichi Hiyose from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Look up Koichi from part 4 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamond is Unbreakable. Who is also 5'4", canonically. Can we get that image up on the screen, mods? Mods, can we put that up on the screen real quick? Will I, hit this out? Okay, we gotta go genetic blaming. It's okay, you're smaller than a, like, cucumber. It's okay, you can hide behind, like, a potato chip. Someone can recreate that cover with Frieza and Goku where they're staring directly down. So listed anime characters are my height. If it's 5'4", then it's going to be Koichi and Vegeta on the top. I'm trying to find an image of Koichi standing next to another character. None of these are images of Koichi next to another character. Okay, wait, this is not good. This is pretty good, though. Go on my canvas, and forever. Can you guess which one Koichi is? Can you guess which one? He's up to his knees. He's up to his knees. I forgot how bad. Forgot how bad it is. He's up to his knees. Oh, force is 5'5". Couldn't be me. So do we look like next to my Fafa? Yo, Fafa. Me when I'm next to your Fafa. Father. The thing is, I'm using opportunity twice in the same sentence. Is there a word that's kind of like opportunity? Shortcut is good for international travel. Yeah, you don't have to pay for tickets. You just pay. You can just pay for the luggage and hide in the overhead. Talk about twisting words here. Oh, chance. That's good. Wait, that's helping. Chad, you're helping. Chad, you're no longer helping. And you gave me chance? You Googled it and gave me chance? Come on now. Sincerely. Solace, Capricornus, Andromeda. Ignore the name from the one-shot playthrough. Do that. Oh, shit. Who's doing the fucking... Who's doing this? Who's running this? Most people have lived longer so you can test people's... Do they live longer? Fingius. Do you take song requests? There's gonna be in there. What do you mean song requests? Specify. Because the answer will more than likely... Because if it's, like, actual song... Yeah, no, we can't do background songs. No. We we can't do background songs. What the fuck is this? Oh wait, like for real? Copyright claim of death and despair with knocking on the door. Yes, like and subscribe to avoid the copyright demon. Am I applying for the position that I'm trying to find the name of? What the fuck is happening? Oh no, bro. Oh, this white highlighting nonsense. I'm playing dragon, except it's not a dragon, it's actually a UAV. What? Ford F-150 dragon persona. Ow. My neck hurts. Oh boy. Okay, I'm almost done. We can almost get to the drawing stream. Almost done. We almost can stop the chatting stream and go into the drawing stream. I know what a UAV is. I've played Battlefield 4, I think. Is 4 the one? 4's the big one. 4's the one where you could feasibly drive an airplane. That or Hardline, whichever one had the 40 times zoom scope. Whichever one basically had the modern catapult. Because he's 50 definition. Yeah, I can see that. I put this at the bottom. Alright, maybe I'm not as dumb as I thought. Okay. Check this in the bottom. Oh, I gotta download this. Man. And then the Cybertruck persona that's rusting and dying because it was slightly sunny out. No. My Cybertruck. It's made of raw metal. Weirdly enough, the Cybertruck looks like the new No Man's Sky ships. Because they're all, like, blocky and rectangle-y. It's a weird system, but I kind of like it. And also, half the things in the new update are making fun of Starfield. There are so many stupid nods to Starfield in the new update, because it's like, Starfield's dead and buried at this point, right? We can all agree that? Starfield is dead and buried. It's fucking killed by an old man. I love dragons. Dragons are fucking awesome. That's why all 3 of my characters I'm using for this project are all dragons. Or all dragon-based, I guess, because dragons are fucking cool. Also, if you like my work in whatever this original series is called, you should watch the Terraria streams, because Terraria was a big influence on how I do world building. Or how I come up with things for world building. How I come up with ideas. I've never heard of Starfield as like Starbound. Absolutely not. Well, maybe in terms of it's an abandoned shitty product made by an abandoned shitty company. maybe in the same realm of that. But Starfield was Bethesda's big thing that they've been working on for the last, like, 10 years. Since the release of Skyrim, they've been making a space game, and it ended up coming out worse than... It came out exactly like No Man's Sky, but if you got No Man's Sky from Wish. Imagine No Man's Sky on release, but half the thing... But, no, even less than that, though. Because you couldn't do half the things you could do in No Man's Sky on release. Like, fly the spaceship. Which is something No Man's Sky had on release, is that you could fly the spaceship onto a planet and then land. You can't do that in Starfield. You can sit in a loading buffer in a spaceship, in a skybox. And hey, launch No Man's Sky, you could walk on the planet too. Starfield, it's all fast travel points for small instances. So worse, yeah, it's just No Man's Sky, but worse. Infinitely worse. And also way more expensive. No Man's Sky is like $40, and has always been $40, I think. Starfield came out at $70 and had a $70 DLC a month after. And No Man's Sky has yet to have a DLC. They just keep putting giant content-changing updates into the game for the last however long. No Man's Sky is awesome. Let's see. It's currently 60. It's currently 60 fucking % off. Jesus Christ, that's sick. And it also has multiplayer, which Starfield didn't. Starfield doesn't. How this AAA company makes such a horrible version of an indie game in 10 years ago? Because that indie game's been being fucking labor of love for the last however long. It didn't launch very good. No Man's Sky launched with a fair, equal amount of problems. Just a different set of problems. No Man's Sky launched like with good mechanics, but it was fucking empty. There was nothing in No Man's Sky when it launched. Yeah, No Man's Sky became amazing. And I've been fucking around with that new update. The new update's awesome. You go to planets and you salvage equipment. And then you just put all the equipment onto a big ship and you just fly around whatever the fuck you made. I made a goddamn pirate ship. I made a battle barge when I was playing it earlier. I made a fucking flying pirate ship. I still have no idea what to do. It's very confusing what to do. I always have to look up how to start new updates. I still haven't done the fucking purple sun thing. My inventory was full of just random garbage to try to get to the xenophage planets. Or no, I did get to the xenophage planets. I never finished the xenophage stuff. Let's see. I'm almost done with this chat. Hold on. Also, Nintendo gave the No Man's Sky team deaf kids for making the Switch 2 version. What do you mean gave the No Man's Sky team deaf kids? What does that mean? What do you mean they gave, like, as a prize? Like the hold on, like Mr. Boss and Smiling Friends, where he like hands Alan a little guy. He hands Alan a little guy. I hope it's dev kits. You think they gave the Dustin Elysian Tail team dev kits? Dev kids. Let me say autocorrect. Yay, dev kids. I don't know about you, but I'm writing fucking Shakespeare. I don't know how to spell performance, but I'm writing fucking Shakespeare. Welcome in video. Welcome in Videosity. How was your night today been going? Sorry, I'm a little sidetracked right now because I have something kind of urgent to take care of. Regardless, welcome in. How's your night today been going? I assure you we'll get to the drawing stream. Eventually. Eventually we'll get there. But now, though, let the sounds of Fontaine serenade your ears and the view of what I could be working on serenading your eyes. Doing alright, figured I say I. Well... And the auto-tender just says this. Security sheet says fertilizer your hip little secret room here, hiding some deaf kids. Okay, that sounds intentional now. Real quick abandoned year right there. I gotta lock in. So this is not locking. I am not locking. Sorry, I'm busy. I'm accepting you. I don't want to write social media influencer, but is that kind of right? Can we fillet this a little bit? I'm gonna name my town Old Zealand. Oh. No. Old Zealand. My god. Wonderful. I forgot to get my code today, my planet code thing. I would share my universe with the chat for No Man's Sky, but I can never remember to write it down. You would have to find a magic space wormhole to get to it, but it's a big oil rig. It's a big oil rig with a pirate ship above it. God, the haters are after me. Sentinels. You gotta get the Sentinel ship. You gotta steal their ship. Their fighter is really cool. You gotta get a new gun. You gotta do the pirate thing. You gotta warp. You gotta jump. You gotta slip space to get to the pirate ship things. So that you can just steal all their money and blow them up. You gotta steal all their money. You gotta Star Wars them out of all their money. Or Star Trek them. Or Helldivers them. Helldivers is more adequate because you're erasing their ship from existence. That's 69. I never did any of the planet shit or the town shit. It just got a huge update, but I never did any. I wish I would have did more of it. Download as a PDF. Waiting for Citizen Request Simulator. Yeah, that shit is... That's why I didn't do it, because I hate the time-gated stuff. So, the town can Hey Lizard Squad a hack of this. Imagine me flipping you off with both hands. Oh. Yeah. Did I capitalize both V and T? Yes. Welcome in Chili Jam. Don't worry, you can miss the first like half hour of this. I have some very urgent I had something very urgent I forgot to attend to. So I'm just doing that and yapping. But anyway, welcome in. How was your night today been going? Pleasure to see you. Can we get a like and subscribe message, you think? Let's make the clock time go forward like an hour. Well, I don't want to change my clock. I don't like doing it. It feels dirty. Compose. Sorry. Yeah. With Shiny Hunter, it's practically quiet. I mean, not. You can still get shinies without doing it. Subject. Yeah. Nitty Petty you. How was your night today going? Are you getting executed? Who's getting executed? The fisherman park your Corvette anywhere in the atmosphere. Yeah, you could just get out of your ship in the middle of fucking nowhere and fly around in space. You don't die instantly in space now. You have a separate oxygen bar for space. You can just float around in space now. Because you can literally build a fucking warship now and just fly it in. The PvP game for No Man's Sky is gonna go so crazy. That's why I built a fucking battle barge. It says you have to show up. The streams not show up on time. Oh, yes. I'm gonna build a manta ray. I mean, you can probably with the simple pieces. You're just gonna need to like use the find some doorways or something. Do you know what? I will forgive and not execute you if you'd like and subscribe the stream right now. Sorry. You know what? I'm just gonna do this and see where this goes. My location's in this. Yeah. Bang. Alright, done. Just fix OBS here. Close out the 8,000 Chrome tabs I had open. Pull this up here. Get my drawing gloves on. I done it in Tears of the Kingdom. I can do it in No Man's Sky. Turn on my little sidebar, my wheel. Yay! I know I'm with you in the dark. Yeah, I fixed my mod list for Terraria too. Yeah, I like playing. Terraria is my chill game. I like popping in. It doesn't matter how far we get. I like just popping in and just rocking and or rolling. There we go, fixed everything. Hooray! For me, not for you. Fuck you. And also, it's good to have something to break up the monotony, or not monotony, but pressure of being at work and trying to quickly call someone from my contacts list to fill in the stream space for Friday. So hopefully, Terraria. Those Capricornus. I don't know what a Terraria server is, and my mod list and the mod. I'm sorry, did we watch the same last stream? I don't think you'll want to play Terraria with me. Also, I don't know how to run servers. I'm not going to pay for it. So, no. That's not happening. That's not a thing that's happening. You can befriend me on the Elder Scrolls Online or Guild Wars or No Man. You can visit my No Man's Sky planet. I bet you want to visit my No Man's Sky planet, don't you? It's so cool. It's poison. I built a car in the water because I forgot where the car went. Hey, Lizard Squad. Hack this. Sorry. First I silly, then I serious. This is what happens when I play Dustin with the Sea Tales. I lose my mind for the collective ever. The save the thing is I don't switch to yet. No. I'm gonna be honest, I'm already kind of upset with the Switch 2. I pulled it out of use it in handheld mode for the first time the other day, and it already had dead pixels in the middle of the screen. I went to go use it in handheld mode for the first goddamn time, and the LEDs were broken. never bought a Switch 2. Well, you're never gonna, because Japan just stopped importing or exporting things to the United States permanently. Semi-permanently. Like, like, bar none, I guess. Full stop. So, hope you didn't have any VTuber merch on the way. My book's already in the U.S. I'm glad I didn't order the Magus Bride visual novel. How? I don't know. I took it out of the stand. I clicked it on. I opened Monster Hunter Stories 1 for the Nintendo 3DS. and then I noticed that, like, there's just a line of dead in the middle of the screen. And I was like, this is brand new. This was brand new. This was $8,000. No, just kidding. It was $500. Reasonable console, unreasonable games. It's a weird how that worked. Was I working on anything to do lighting with? I had this going. I like doing lighting and stuff. And I'm also getting behind on posting shit. I need to post more shit. I'm getting a little behind. Because I've had this pretty done for... I can definitely add to this. But also, like, I don't know how long I've had this just ready to go. Well, until Hyrule Warriors comes out. That's where you're drawing? When does Hyrule Warriors come out? They canceled the game I was gonna buy. You know what's sad, though, about Nintendo? Is that we're out of jokes for Nintendo Directs. We're out of when's it coming out for Nintendo Directs. Because Silksong got a release date, Deltarune got a release date, Metroid Prime got a release date. Well, it had its release date taken away, but it exists. There's proof that it's real. Like, we lost all the gags. It's not fun anymore. Nintendo Directs aren't fun anymore. There is Starman, though, which I would like to bring a point here. Where'd it go? Is it in this one? Oh, I forgot I was working on this. And what if Bubsy 5D shows up? No. I forgot I was working on this. Look, I know these are basically just ink blot tests of sketches, but, like, come on. You an intimidating Starman. Yo, look. I wonder if I can show it without getting fucking claimed half to death. Let's see. Dude, better not be singing Lizard Squad in my chat. Yeah, the thing I sent you the other day. I think I sent you the other day. It's really fucking funny. Oh, please don't play. Please don't play. I really like the thing I sent you the other day. It's, I can post the link if you need me to. No, I'll just show it on the screen. It's a video, I'll just show it on the screen. Yeah, you can see the X account I don't use anymore. Nope, just gonna do that real quick. What the fuck is this? the fuck was that? Hold on. Silence. This is my favorite video right now. Starman. This is my favorite video. Anyway, I don't think cloth is reset on it. I love how much unnecessary effort was put into fully getting, first off, taking the shot, partially getting rid of Superman. You could still see a little bit of him, but fully, like, convincingly getting rid of Superman at a glance. And shot for shot. Shot for shot Starman with kinda convincing angles? Question mark? Also, Starman's so goddamn old, I think he has one 3D model on the Wii. I think he had a model on the Wii and that's it. No, that means he had to have a Switch model too. Never mind. Never mind, I'm dumb. I mean, it's... Oh, thank you for telling me. I love this thing that pops up every time I go to draw on fucking Discord's right there. Yeah, if you want to talk about cool fucking movies, I think it's using the Wii model. Yeah, this is the Wii one, and they ported that game to the Switch. They do need to decide which kind of King DDD they're gonna use from now on. They need to kind of fucking pick. Because they are switching basically by game. Per game. Every other game they're switching between the new model and the old model. Or not even new model. They're literally every other game just switching what DDD looks like, because that model's been around since, like, one of the original ones. The model's been around since, like, the Game Boy, or the, NES one. Because the Game Boy one used the other model as reference. Or used the other design. They cannot pick what DDD looks like. There is not two DDDs. It's the same DDD every time. Because when they remade Return to Dreamland, they used the new DDD instead of the DDD from Returns to Dreamland. Squad active. The problem is, I just learned where that came from. Because I saw that image floating around everywhere. Back when AI, like, they were stealing art rampantly. Back when they're rampantly openly saying that, like, we need to steal all this. We're stealing all your art. And I remember seeing that post like 1,000 times where it was like, hey Grok, scan this. And it was that fucking picture of the guy. Sorry. Guys, King DDD is Diddy Kong. Why can't we just get... Okay, hear me out though. They do... King DDD is the Roaring Knight. Okay, hold on. Hold on. You may be cooking. Yo, I've been seeing a lot of Rudy as the Roaring Knight recently. Like the hospitalized old man. I've been seeing him cast the Roaring Knight a lot. At this point, it's so long. It's been so long that I can't tell if it's a joke anymore. Lizar, we suck. Yeah, that bar almost goes as hard as not as Jesus, Japanese. That's the dream, is that we either need to join we either need to join HoloLive or or eventually be able to do a stream with Demon Dice so that we could say Jesus Japanese to the woman, the myth, the legend. Karen. That song makes me feel good. Is it because you could write better? Is it because you know you could write a better lyric? I can't write, my life depended on it. Okay, but could you write better than Nani the fuck? Okay, could you write better than that? We need to mock Demon Dice. We need to keep the agenda alive. Ridicule that fucker. The fuck? Another read a few days ago. That's not true. You've been playing No Man's Sky, where there's no spoken dialogue for some reason, but Dustin Elysian Dale has to have all these A-listers. Oh, the website has been upgraded. Holy shit. Chat, I might finally get to have my joke. I might finally get to make my joke. Chat, we need to write down everyone who's ever been in Dustin Elysian Dale. Can you draw Future? I don't know who Future... The thing is, I've never fucking seen Futuristica before. I have no idea what it is. Other than the one image of that was used to fuck with AI. That actually messed up Grok. At Grok, is this true? You just say the thing I was about to type. That just means I'm process of supremacy. I am funnier. At Grok, check this guy's internet history. At Grok. You know the video's better than background gameplays. Sliding a ramp on CSGO, spinning a butterfly. Please do not, the cat. At Grok, make me a content farm. No. Flashback stuff. Were you on CSGO sliding down a ramp with a knife? Well, you can't now, because you clearly can't now, because CSGO fucking shut down. Egrog turns level community into nuclear war. Egrog? Summon the non-woke VTuber group. I want to see them again. I don't even know if you can say their names on YouTube, because even their channel names were kind of fucked. Like, it was really bad. I don't know if you guys know this, but that group was bad. Like, really bad. Do not the cat. If you're gonna run this making signed up for anyone but the honors. Nice. Is it because you told them you never played the game? And they're like, whoa, that's more the game than we played. We just saw an anti-woke VTuber group. Yeah. I'm sure the members of the previous one would want somewhere to conglomerate and spread their ideals. We could get, and I quote, for real the username, Natsune Miku. Could you guess what their gimmick was? That's nice. I fell asleep disturbed knowing that someone in the universe Toby Fox ended like Yana with Dev. And you'll enemy you fight not to fail as Frogget. I can never rest peacefully knowing that in the universe we're about to see the most horrid fandom spawn in mere moments. All because Tobert Fox and Vivian Madrano could not sit their ass down. Chat, imagine the fallout that Homestuck the animation is gonna have. Homestuck was barely readable, and the fandom was enough to like shut down hotels and be a nuisance beyond compare. So much so that it's been blocked out like it's the ancient texts. Imagine what an animation is gonna do by Spindlehorse featuring Topert. Imagine it. Imagine what it will do. This is my face when I imagine what it will do. Yes, get your... We need to boot up anything where no one will ever see us. Chat, we need to start streaming into Fallout 76's built-in media player. So that no one will ever find us. We need to resurrect Tumblr. We need to resurrect Tumblr just to have like a nuke town to put all the fandom going. Just to have like a Truman Show type scenario of a social platform to like hide all these fandom people and like stop the spread. Tumblr still exists. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that means. At this point, Homestuck is like season 1 of the internet. Yes. However, it should stay that way. It's like, you ever watched the Flash CW show? Like the comic book network version of the Flash? Where season 1, the Reverse Flash, and then like in season 6 or whatever, the Reverse Flash was resurrected himself by like bursting out of a different character's like skin. Or something like that. That's kind of what Homestuck is doing right now. It's reviving itself like the Reverse Flash. The box where the words go. Something about saying it specifically like that. This is kind of funny. It's still got the box where all the words go. What do we do? I'm worried about World War III. I'm worried about the economy. I'm worried about a Homestuck animated release. Yeah, I'm worried about what's gonna happen when the Homestuck animated pilot comes out. The fucking world ends. And it's revealed the cliffhangers that Yandere Dev is one of the little gray guys. Yandere Dev voices the little gray guys. The little gray aliens. Replugged a tiger. Why are you looking at this account of this random man? Frightening ghoul. You're a ghoul. It's funny. Okay, I'll agree. Fine. Still Sharpie incident fell in the bathtub, like how Harley Quinn fell in the radioactive fluid. Look, we don't need any more. We don't need the 3 Jokers type return for Homestuck. Joker beatbox. I know what you're talking about. I don't appreciate it. We should all move it. Oh yeah, Klube.com. For all your social needs. Why so serious? It's me, the Woker. Why so curious? Sorry. So as a professional hater, that is true. I have a million things to say about anything. Really, truly. Don't test me. Can we go back? No, because then you'd still have the queer baiting joke from like, I don't know, a month ago. Which I found on my phone the other day, and I thought it was still funny. Yeah, that one. I don't remember where I put it, but yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I knew that. Did you know the ranch he was on was a notorious you-know-what for animals? And was arrested for criminal charges on that accord and was prosecuted multiple times for similar incidents? For you-know-whatting the horse? Do not the horse. Do not the cat. Michael. Don't leave me here. It's a good one. It's the only good thing to come out of FNAF. That and that stupid fucking movie, which is awesome. And I will be seeing the second one. I'm a smoked. What do you mean if you wait a little while? What do you mean if you wait a little while? What are you talking about? This is... Just gonna get rid of that. I'm allergic to smell. Alright, so I almost just reported my own stream trying to watch the chat. Ugh. I'm the Sniler. Sorry. There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon. There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon. Ah. I've opened so many things now. I had to try to get it all out of my face. I just have so much shit in front of me. Where to say the fancy movie? I don't know any FNAF quotes, so I hope they have Glam Rock ready so I have more things to say in a dumb impression when we have, like, Charlie not on the stream. or one of the 6 people, or one of the 4 people I know that like FNAF. If I get more lines for the Glam Rock ready impression, that'd be nice. That's my one redeeming quality right now as a live stream. is that sometimes I can sound a little like Glam Rock Freddy. What are you oaring at? Stop oaring. I haven't drawn Soul in a while. It is an issue I'm running into. Like, I haven't done like an actual piece with Soul yet. The FNAF song. Which one? Please, can you include the one sang by Ellie Monty? I'm sure she'll love that she's in a movie. I don't know the one Freddy sings. Whore? Like the theme song of Freddy Gordon. Yeah, can they include that dude in the beatbox, you think? God, I'm running into the issue now where I've drawn RULZ more than my model in recent times. So they just end up looking the same. And I don't know which is which anymore. So with long hair, this is bad. What do you mean long hair? It's exactly how it is. I'm not doing reaction things. You know how easy it is to get claimed from fucking 3 seconds of a thing? And you have to take down the entire goddamn video? And no, yeah, I don't know what the fuck a verbal ace is. Other than I heard about a controversy with Vivian Madrano or something. Other than that, I don't know what a verbal ace is. So we will not be reacting to verbal ace. And frankly, how dare you for suggesting it? This is pretty Soul-like, I would imagine. I think I give Soul a larger neck than them. It's hard to stay on model. It is really hard to stay on model. That was it, the 50k music video thing. Did he do it twice? I thought he did. I thought I heard something about a second one. Oh, 1500 is not a bad start. I don't know and I don't want to know. Good, congratulations. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what a fucking content farm nonsense is what we'll call it. Oh, no fucking lurkers. Like the people that lurk. That's what they do. That or they're banned. In which case, hey perpetrators, chat this. See if I remember what that image looked like. Peak. Yeah. Greatest design decision ever was to change this fucking logo to be more butterfly-ish to match. The set dressing is so astronomically hard to do because you never know. No one's ever gonna fucking see it, and you can't do anything creative with it really, without it getting way too complicated. So I'll zoom in a bit. I want to make an emote on me or on the page. Oh, make this an emote. Yeah. I don't know who that is. How many? I don't know how to break it to you, but I've never once played a FNAF game. The only reason I own Security Breach is because it was literally free, and I never downloaded it. Because I'm not getting paid to do it, so why would I play it? Not terribly aligned, as most he has a job. Hey, don't censor the O. That's my job you're talking about. Pixar is kind of a different medium altogether. I don't know. I feel like you have to be way more like. It's way more like. Way more one go-ish, I guess. How am I this hype? I gotta work at a warehouse. Wait, what was the original image called? I don't fucking know. I saw it on XD Everything app 1,000 times before everyone stopped posting it. Okay, I think it's undeniable now that the way I draw RULZ has fundamentally changed the way I draw Soul. Thus, it means we have to make a new model now. If I worked at a Chinese steel factory, I might be making money. I am broke. So broke. I could use your donations at Ko-Fi.com or Throne.com. Though I already had to update the Throne again. Because Dustin Elysian Tale is the only thing I changed on it. And I already paid for that. So this glass for a living. I've done that. My arms got cut up for like a week. Give Sil money. And like and subscribe. That's more fun. That's more important because I see those numbers go up. And it's easier. So anyone can do it. No, Ko-Fi is not like... It's not a social media, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you post any. I think you're thinking of Venmo. I think you're thinking of Venmo. Because Venmo was a social media. But it was acknowledged that every purchase you made had to be accompanied with a financial transaction. That was Venmo. I'm smiling. I want to be the first Venmo influencer. Oh, you definitely wouldn't be the first. You know there's guides on how to be a LinkedIn influencer? You don't think there's a Venmo influencer? PayPal influencer. Yeah, I'd like to be a Club influencer. A Red Note influencer. A Google Plus influencer. A Truth Social influencer. Which there's only one of. Because I'm pretty sure there's only one person who owns the platform. Who has it downloaded. I have 5 followers until I'm practically the most famous person in the world. Probably the most famous still active account. Probably Pachinko? What? What's the thing you just said? Also, my brain would never explode from something from the internet because I know it's gonna be. I know it's either gonna be a scam or a content farm, and there is no in between. He's more hated than anyone. No, I'll tell you who the biggest hater is. You ever heard of Darkside Phil? You ever heard of Darkside Phil? I know you've seen him. I know you've seen his work. He's the kind of gamer that puts pirate software to shame. Who fucking... The game journalist who buries pirate. He has a Tumblr with only a community, only him in it. Yeah, because he's the only person worthy enough of being in it. Come on. I don't like this soul drawing anymore. I don't like this soul sketch. He looks like he could beat me up. This looks like the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure art style change. No, see, you don't understand. Darkside Phil is the original. He's the one who's been like he's been a game journalist since like 2010 or something. And he's also the guy who made the infamous Cuphead thing where he couldn't get past the tutorial. He's that guy, and he does the same thing to this very day, and has been doing it for the last decade and a half. He has been doing the same thing for a decade and a half, where he plays a video game and is annoyed at it because he's never played a video game before. Or at least you'd think that if you didn't have 1,000 hours in every single game he's ever journaled. Darkside Phil is a beast of epic proportion. I think the Cuphead devs sent him a trophy when he beat the game. I think they sent him a trophy. Because he was the guy. Welcome in, Dread. How was your night taping going? It's a pleasure to see you. Review Sonic. Look, it's a Sonic game past like Sonic 1. It's not gonna get good reviews. But you think it's gonna be doing good? Sonic 3, you knew it was gonna be a downfall. The second Sonic 3 on the Genesis had DLC. First rain was soon September, so Walk went off into the off with splendor. First rain of soon September, so Walks went off in something off with splendor. Fuck you. The freak. I don't know. What's the glaze about? Look, I know you're upset because it's the only decent Sonic media to come out in the last 20 years. I know you're upset because it's the only good Sonic media. Sonic 3 on the Genesis and DLC. That's where I'll stop my Sonic opinion. What were you expecting? Not only that, expensive DLC too. It was before you could download shit, so you had to go in person to buy it. Yeah, I don't like Buff Soul. I don't like this weird Buff Soul I've created. I am no longer a fan. I don't like Absolute Soul. No longer a fan of Absolute Soul. You playing Bubsy 4D? Fuck no! Are you kidding me? It's goddamn Bubsy! I am not playing Bubsy. I think it's hilarious that Bubsy got more content than Silksong did for a minute. For like a solid week. We hit the fucking ultimatum. Thank God they announced Silksong right after that. I think it was like 2 days. Yeah, thank God they announced Silksong. Because you know, if they didn't announce Silksong, how much they wouldn't hear the fucking end of it. That Bubsy, a notorious game, with a notorious 3-in-a-row failure, and then an NFT game, and then Bubsy 4D. Like, it's a generational flop. Fucking universal. The Daily Silksong News for the release date got more views than all but one Bubsy video. Yeah, I would hope so. It's Bubsy. Imagine. It's fucking Bubsy. No one likes anything about Bubsy 3D. It's goddamn Bubsy. I always forget the hat has a stripe on it. Oh, I can't think at a platformer game. He probably did at one point on the Wii. I imagine everyone got a platform game on the Wii. The fucking Mischief Makers. Ninja Breadman. Anubis 2. Garfield Kart. And a sequel to Garfield Kart from this year. Or last year. One of the 2 years there was a sequel to Garfield Kart. Before Silksong. It's 6 days after Silksong. Take it. That's so this character is Andromeda. Look. I feel like Silksong is allowed to be made fun of. Seeing is that it was in development. It wasn't even in development hell for 8 years. It was just in development. It wasn't even development hell. That was just development. They're having too much fun and whimsy. I made a JoJo's character. Again, absolute soul. What am I doing? I started using the adjective absolute more and more because I've just been seeing it around now to describe stuff that's kind of like absolute Batman. do any of you know about absolute Batman? Or absolute as its whole like run? Because he has the access. Yeah, he's absolute Batman's a 7. I think I remember reading it where he's 7'2" and like 400 pounds, and he looks like that. And his logo's a fucking rectangle. Fucking look at him. But compare, and I love the absolute line. It's fucking crazy. You're not Batman, you're back, Brick. There is an absolute Joker, but he is not as interesting as any of the other absolutes. Like absolute Mr. Freeze. Absolute Mr. Freeze, who, mind you, was just a normal guy. He is just a man. He is a man with a freezy gun. He has no powers. Or maybe, follow me on this one. No, why is it so small? Or maybe Absolute Bane, who is not actually using his abilities, which is to become big and buff. His abilities are to inject himself with super steroids to become giant and muscular. He has not done that yet. This is just his regular size. He is also a regular man, effectively just taking drugs. Reminder, this Batman is 7 feet tall. This Batman is the size of a space marine. And built like one too. And that is just regular Bane. He is normal fucking Bane. Here is Absolute Bane with the powers. Here is... Absolute is my favorite thing from DC Comics. Fucking look at him. He is even bigger. Since you've been fully grown adults liking kid stuff, you can do it as long as you stay the fuck out of kid spaces. Don't talk to any kid. Do not interact with any kid. Do not act like a kid. Do not get too into kid media. Tread on goddamn eggshells when the word kid is brought up. Top of his head is morbid. Yeah, because it's the tube. The tube injects him with his super drugs, and he becomes giant. He's, again, 7 foot fucking 2. He's built like a goddamn brick shithouse. Unfortunately, he is going up against a kaiju. Oh, you talk about Snowflame, the cocaine-powered superhero? He's not an absolute yet. I say yet because who the fuck knows? Because nobody goddamn knows. There is one more I'd like to find, and it's one of the... And he's one of the heroes currently in the absolute run. He's one of the heroes currently in the absolute line. He's Batman's right-hand man in absolute. And that would be Absolute Killer Croc. Look at his goddamn mouth. They are best friends. His mouth is half his fucking body. They are great friends. I think Absolute Batman is cool. Because this is ridiculous, and they know how ridiculous it is. Because the original... Would anyone like to take a guess what the original line... what the original title of Absolute Batman was? Can anyone take a guess? Because they are completely aware of how ridiculous it is, and are just completely leaning into it. No, but you're close. It was called Batman as Fuck. It was literally called Batman as Fuck. No, Batman as fuck. Batman AF was the original title of the series. It was literally Batman as fuck. Because he is massive, and now I'm going to continue to draw Absolute Soul. How do you write F's like that? What do you mean? Is that not how you write an F? Ignore that last one. That one was heinous. I agree. Bottom one band. Wait, you don't like one of those? Not one of those, maybe? Maybe a little bit of that? Oh, what are these? What are these? Yeah, write a response to it. Any tips to make shyness into speaking into a mic go away? No. Pretty much no. I have to be a very sociable person at all times. So, being performative came only natural, though I have gotten much better at it. Just from over and over and over and over again, and perfecting my craft and perfecting my brand. Because being a brand is part of the way you speak. Like and subscribe. It's supposed to be mortifying. It's crazy. Don't do that. Now let's not do that. Let's not go that far. But hey, at the very least, you can't watch my old drawing stream because I got rid of it. You know, 2 times 2 is 4. I had no rebuttal for that. I made a noise like I was about to say a rebuttal. But there was no rebuttal to that. 9 times 3 is not 25. Are you for real? Are you fucking for real? Yeah. I wrote it out for you. This is called how far can we piss off Lister? Yeah, you forgot about 36. It's not 25, come on. You guys real? No, I'm just writing out numbers like an ass. I'm not actually doing the math. You think I'm actually doing math right now? No, I'm just fucking writing out the numbers in the stupidest way possible. No one writes a 4 like this. No one writes a 4 like that. Are you kidding me? scientist. Like, come on, we're not dumb here. Well, I'm not dumb at the very least. Welcome in, Yokai Monster. How has your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. If I merge layers together, can I unmerge the layers? Oh, maybe? If you control Z it, you can. I don't. If you merge them like a group, probably just keep a copy of them and then just make the copy transparent, and then just unvisible the copy period. Like, just do that to the copy. I have an example of this, I just don't know where it is. Anyway, welcome in. How's your night today been going? We're just drawing Absolute Soul, because that's what I feel like doing, because I am tired. I've been working on this, and I don't want to do things like this for a little bit. For a minute. So I've been talking about Batman in No Man's Sky and throwing shit around. Like in Absolute Cinema. Sure. Sure, Blister, we'll keep that. I've been working on a book and I don't want to, I'm sad. I feel that. Well, nothing wrong with a little distraction. And why not? Nothing wrong with being distracted every once in a while. I need to work on a portfolio, but don't see me rushing. Why not an ADHD? Well, fair. True. Forgot about that. Hey, would Absolute Soul have wider legs, I would think. Not necessarily longer legs, but it's in consideration. Absolute Soul could just be a 3D. Could just be the 3D model of that soldier from Dust and Elysian Tale. That could also be Absolute Soul. That 3D model of the soldier. Even when we're not body with villain, see? I made the body, but I'm making fun of Soul for writing F's weird. I don't write F's weird, I write F's in the normal way you write an F. In the normal way I write an F, I don't know about you. Still means sun in Spanish, yeah. It also is it's also time frames for all the planets. It also means sun in French. Technically. Technically it means sun in French also. And once again, it's the way we keep track of time on other planets by saying how many souls. How many souls is it? So Luna Tata. I have a cat named Luna. It ate half a bunny. That's the cat that broke my goddamn lamp on stream. Got some Nightmare King Grim. This soul doesn't look absolute enough. The face scar kind of looks like a spider sometimes. Oh, it Absolute Soul, because it's all fucking nightmare. The whole nightmare nonsense. Would Absolute Soul be something like this, though? Would this be closer to Absolute Soul? Neckmouth, I agree. Neckmouth has almost made it onto like 3 models. It just never works. Neckmouth never works. Because it never looks good. So many of the models missed out on Neckmouth. Still like the side view for Absolute Soul, because you can make the face look a lot more serious, a lot easier. Let's see. No, I should really make the darkness a toggle. So this is how to open the menu to fix it every time. Nothing is hard. No more mouse for anybody. Nope. Nobody gets mouse anymore. There's a nice start for an Absolute Soul. Honestly, part of if this is a concept for a Deltarune chapter secret boss, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. This has got to give that vibe. I feel sad daily most of all the time. Welcome to the state of the world that we all live in. That just looks like a lizard egg. How fucking dare you? But we just gotta keep on going. If you're sad, you might not be sad a different day. How do I turn off the fucking lighting? I can't see. There we go. Hat removed. It's autumn. So was the lizard like 5 billion years ago. Yeah, all 5 billion of the 2 years ago. 5 billion of the 2 years ago when I was a lizard. A big fat gizzard. I ate the hat. No, I need it. I need it back. You don't understand. Oh. Oh, tired. Worn out. Sleep deprived. You never heard the theory that we're living inside of a black hole? Yes, I'm a big space buff. Could you tell? Could you tell? And while it's interesting, there's not really a way to find out if that's plausible. It's interesting, but there is currently no way we could possibly have get substantial evidence for that. Because anything's possible, really. Especially in the vast macrocosm of the universe. Which is why I think, which is why I will completely die on the hill that most people will die on, honestly, that aliens are probably most certainly real, because there's no way we're the only thing in the universe. You can make a black hole in Blender. As we saw in the last Terraria stream, and we're going to see again in this Terraria stream coming up, we can also, you can absolutely make a black hole in Blender. Fun fact, this is also a thing from a scrapped Soul design. That also had the neck mounts. When Soul was less of a space thing and more of like an abyss thing. And more of a nightmare thing. My favorite creation in the universe is an explosion of a white hole. What the fuck's a white hole? Entire universe exploding, rewriting our lives. Through all my lives. Is it like how to make the visual of a black hole? Is it like how to make like the visual of a black hole, or how to like black hole Blender? How to like nuke Blender via black hole? Okay, so it was like making a black hole, not nuking Blender with a black hole. Yeah, old laptops are scary. Look, listener, I think we can both agree old laptops are scary. What kind of laptop did you end up getting? Did you end up getting I forgot to send you my laptop stuff because I just kind of remembered it. Yeah, I didn't have actual notes. I just kind of remembered what to look for. And I ended up sending you Starman instead, I think. Didn't I? This is the what? FNO Legion 5i. 5i. What is 5i? Does it have an i5 in it? Or is it just called 5i? Yeah, I was about to say, an i5 core? If you have that little sticker still on the laptop that says Intel Core on it, I have an i9 for reference. Looking at mine right now, I have an i9. F11 i5 core. Yeah, Ultra 9. Okay, then you're good for a while. Because i9's the newest. And NVIDIA GeForce. Yep. You get the same laptop? No, because I have an MSI Raider. I have an MSI Raider. I don't have a Livono. Time I hear the word laser, I have a flashback to the lyrics flashing through my brain like the Dune Transformers 2. Not like Akira. I made the Copilot button open Blender. Oh, you have a button on your fucking keyboard for Copilot? Oh no. That's awesome. It's like when you buy a Roku now, where you have the fucking Hulu and Disney Plus button. But dance, go for it. Of course I can't dance with you because I'm just a torso, effectively. My joints are not great. They're better here, though. I am unshuffleable. I am unshuffleable. Leave me alone. I'm a lizard squad. You're a lizard squad. Alright, I think I fucked up the model. Give me a minute. Got the sprunky out of my... I also got the sprunky out of my Roku TV. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't want to look at it anymore. Roku, you're not worth this. You are my friend, Roku. I know you have an app store, but you are my friend. It's a weird show made by kids that got brain rotted. Say it ain't so, Roku. Say it ain't so. Tried writing a novel about the Zodiacs. For a second, I had to remember that the Zodiacs are more than a killer. Nice, though. Did you happen to include, I don't know, Capricorn? Possibly. I don't know, maybe, people that born in these Senate powers. Was Capricorn one of the powers? I have to do this to you. I am Solace, Capricornus, Andromeda. I'm sorry. Legally, I have to do this to you. Because I am Solace, Capricornus. I'm a goat with a big tail. Formerly lizard, formerly demon. Solace, Capricornus, Andromeda. For your consideration. I need to reopen my Excel. Oh, sorry. I don't want to think about Excel. Lizard, leave me alone. Ah, Akira. You know, says the F slur in that video. I should post the art I made. Welcome to my everyday life. Manipulation on the sign on his arm. Yay! Hear that, chat? I'm so... Capricorns are so cool, and I'm, like, totally a Capricorn. You should, like, absolutely like and subscribe. I also do art sometimes. Clearly this is not a cell. Clearly this isn't a cell. Is it a single cell? No, it's a perfect cell. Okay, I posted it in art. Sweet. Yeah! Epic! This sound. Oh, I see what you mean by textures and also black hole. Once again, I was thinking about the, Once again, I was thinking about the black hole from Terraria Gods, or whatever. Terraria Calamity Fallen Gods, or whatever, where it's that giant fucking orb. Which I learned you can assign as a follower. You can have the giant orb as a pet. Whoa. Ongoing to racing. Were those even were those popular at the same time? I don't know. Were those ever popular at the same time? Absolute Soul, you must die. Bring back this one and give me something else to work on. I don't want to keep working on Absolute Soul. I'm so fucking tired of Absolute Soul. I haven't done anything the whole stream. IOC.KRA. Show me the Fiorina one I work on and off on for the last, like, month and a half. Give me the Fiorina one. Just a bit of black hole after the total solar eclipse. I mean, it's kind of what they look like sometimes, though. Some media kind of portrays them like that. Not interested in AI mode. Boo AI. One moment. Thump I must check. Mods kill Grok. Need none standing. I totally didn't look up Calamity, nameless deity. You get this image. It bends all light. I have... And with bending all light, I am out of water, which also bends light, which means this is the perfect segue for me to do a run. I will be right back. Ah. Rock. Me when I do the grok. Ow. Hello, I am returned. I have returned bringer of water. I needed something I could color so I didn't have to think while talking. I have a hard time doing both at the same time. Can't you not wait for the rest of the schedule for this week for streaming? Because not only do we have an art stream, speaking of that whole liking and subscribing thing, we not only have an art stream this week, but we get to return to Dust and Elysian Tale, a classic, but a classic in the same way that technically Fred and classic can be said in the same breath. That game. Someone knows. Someone knows the game that's been tormenting me since 2012. My tagline for this stream was the only one who played it and the only one who doesn't like it. I can no longer say it because now you've invalidated my claim. Please tell me you've played it. Please tell me you've played it. You don't understand. I've 100% in the game like 4 times. I love it. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I've bought that game 3 times now. I bought it. Because I had it on the 360. I bought it again on the PlayStation. And now I have it on Steam. And there's not one. And I get angry at the game every single time. Not because the game is, you know, not because the game is any difficult, even on hardcore. It's the fact that there's something about it that makes me so irrationally angry. There's something about the look it gives me. Which again, I have played that game more than any human should. which is to say a lot. Not even the first time I streamed it. You might get a kick out of the stream though. Because we're in the Cerulean Caves right now. We're about to meet, fuck, what was her name? Not Lady Themyscira. Lady Typhus. Typhus. Tetanus. Isn't that where you find Mewtwo? What, Lady Tetanus? Which, if we really want to wrap everything full circle, the caves in the haunted area are my least favorite. The fucking haunted area. Oh, don't even fucking started on the haunted area. We will get to that conversation. Oh, Cerulean Cave. That might be where you find Mewtwo. Which, fun fact, to tie it all around, we're drawing Farina right now. Guess who the fuck voices Ginger? Yokai. I don't know if you already knew this fun fact, Yokai Monster, but we really like digging on the voice actors. Or just breaking down what they've done otherwise. Not really necessarily making fun of them, just breaking down what else they've done. Guess who voices fucking Ginger? The girl. The red-haired girl. I'll give you a hint. The sword is Alistair Hasman Hotel. That is also true. Just like how Fidget is Beyblade. I don't know voice actresses. Ginger is voiced by, also voices Fiorina de Fontaine in Genshin Impact, and Toy Chica in FNAF World. Or one of the, whatever Five Nights at Freddy's they talk, I guess. The retro girl's called Ginger. Yeah, isn't Fuse fucking Ifrit in that time I got reincarnated as a slime? Wasn't that another thing? I remember he was fucking Nazo in Nazo Unchained fan anime, Sonic 06 fan animation or some bullshit. Some bullshit like that. game's just on some bullshit. They open the ID page again. Yeah, why not double this down as a dust feature? This is pretty much how... Because the problem with me playing through Dust is I'm not excited by it. I'm just get frustrated at everything. Into simple names and there are names that make no sense. God, there are some characters. Did you know the voice actor for Reed was like 12? And he was like 15. But there is an interview and also bloopers for that game. Because I'm subscribed to the voice director. Welcome in Life with Olivia. How was your night today been going? It is a pleasure to see you. Welcome to this nonsense. I did like the bloopers. Yeah, the bloopers. Look, I don't blame the voice actors for how the game turned out. All I'm saying is that there is a 3D that there is a persistent shot in the entire over the course of the game. You cut back to the same shot of a CGI character holding a 2D holding a hand-drawn weapon and a hand-drawn character holding a CGI weapon. All I'm saying is you cut back to that very often. They tried to make a movie. That's how we're also ending the... If you stick with the Dust series for long enough, we will be watching the movie trailer at the end. So to really wrap around the experience. Movie trailer from like PAX 2010. Jack Black should play the orange fur. Step right this way. This is the Aura Blade. I am Fidget. Oh, these guys? They're the Moonbloods. I remember my Dust shit. I remember my type shit. If I didn't have such a deep-seated, respectful... It's like a respectful hatred. We're like... How many fucks did I put in this one? Is it this one? Yeah, I have a respectful hatred, seeing as that I posted this right the day I was streaming it. Seeing as that I made this that same day. Moonblood Soldier 3. No. Give his fully voice to it. I think it's a point against it. I am a Nimbat. Which one are you? I'm that one. They're listed as that's what they're listed as in the IMDb page. Oh my god! Didn't know that was. I thought it was the same guy doing all of them. Maybe it's a different guy. Did they credit him? Did they credit the same guy like 100 times? What the fuck? And with my luck, it's gonna be like fucking Chris Chaplin or something. Because fucking Fiorina is the main character. The only person who didn't get work from that game was fucking Lucian Dodge as Dust. He's the only person who like actually didn't have work after the game. I guess Kim and Train also really didn't get work after that game. And Edward Bosco. The three main characters are fucking nobody. The three main characters are fucking nobodies nowadays. They voice Moonblood Soldier A is Ilias and Genshin. No. He didn't like voice acting and quit. Well, Edward Bosco certainly didn't. Seeing as that he was on a podcast where he was a voice actor, but like his last voice role was Dustin Elysian Dale. He was a host of Honeycast. He wasn't just on a podcast. He was a co-host for Honeycast, which was the Hasman Hotel cleanup podcast, because he was Alistair. And then they fired him as Alistair because he was just a pilot voice. This stuff is fascinating to me. It's not, again, it's not necessarily a dig on the game. It's just fascinating that it ended, that it's such an anomaly of a game. Which, fun fact, if you're playing the PlayStation version, I'll once again say it, if you're playing the PlayStation version, you have to skip the only cutscene in the game. You have to skip the middle cutscene. Because it is hard-coded that the game will explode if you let it play all the way through. Because I used that audio, fun fact, the audio I used for the flashbacks, the flashback bit at the beginning of the Dust stream, where it was the old footage, the audio footage of me telling, of me about to break over a Discord call, telling people to go give some constructive criticism to Dean Dodrill, was when the game hard crashes, when fucking Gray Eyes tells you Dust's, like, they wrap up the scene. Gray Eyes has like 20 minutes of dialogue, and at the very last line of dialogue, it is hard-coded to crash. So if you don't skip the last line of dialogue, your game crashes, and you have to redo the whole thing. Those eyes. I know those eyes. Who am I? The whole game's animated like Castle Crashers. The whole game's a fucking Newgrounds anime. Oh, I'm getting Akira style fucking flash forwards of the game. Akira. They made a Switch 2 port, and by made a Switch 2 port, I mean they ported the game for the Switch 2, because it barely fucking runs on Steam. That shit barely works on Steam. I am sorry, but they need to refine how they do ports. Show I never saw. Akira movie. I mean, I just recently watched it. I think it's on... You can watch it on Disney Plus if you have the shared plan or whatever. I guess because Disney Plus has that sharing thing with Hulu and, like, Paramount or whatever. You can technically watch Akira on Disney Plus. I watched Oshinoko on Disney Plus. How I feel about Dust. How you feel about Dust is how I feel about Garten and Ban. I mean. Look, Fidget was the Paimon of her time. Fidget was the Paimon of her era. But do you know why I'll always prefer Dust and Elysian Tail? Do you know why I will always cherish it in my heart? Because when I fucking stream Dust and Elysian Tail, I don't have to threaten to ban every other person in the chat. Unlike some other series of games. Nothing will be as fucking painful as streaming a Tober Fox game. And I will stand by that. Thank you, Dust, for having exactly one fan. And thank you. Story of Undertale. Disney Plus hates watching Amazing Forever. But Akira's okay. It's because it's not technically on Disney Plus. Also, Oshinoko's way worse. Oshinoko has incest. Like, on screen. But it's not technically not up to them. Though I guess Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War was exclusive to Disney Plus for like a year. So who knows? Well, I guess because they can't control that. They can't censor Bleach. They can't censor Bleach. Akira! It was not as bad. I listened to the full song today. It is so bad. I don't know what I was expecting. Okay, like you said, you would listen as bad as you were expecting. I was like, are you being for real? 1,000 years. That's how long you have to wait for the next episode to come out. I think it's funny of all the streaming services, fucking Delta Flights paired with Crunchyroll just made a deal with Crunchyroll to run anime on the planes. So now you can watch anime on flights. So now if I ever need to sleep on the plane, I can just watch Solo Leveling. Welcome in, Beans. How's your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Welcome. You're schmeebed gleebed. You're schmeebest gleeb. I cannot say. What that weird. So gaunt pill. Honestly, my favorite thing right now about anime is that Call the Night has been on Netflix's little adding calendar every Friday for 2 months, and not once has it come out in America. They don't have any gleebs in my possession after the incident. Ah, where they got them? They took all your gleebs. And now I don't think we'll ever get it in America, because Japan is no longer sending things to America, so who knows what that's going to lead to. Hope you had no Hollow merch on the way. I know you're all big Gigi Marine fans. There's like nothing good on Netflix. What do you mean? There's Frere and Journey's End. Just rewatch Frere and Journey's End 6 times. Or watch Beastars Season 1 and 2 and not Season 3. And then read Season 3. Dungeon Meshi. I mean, I completely fucking forgot about Dungeon Meshi. Why is it the first? Because Freren's fucking awesome. Your ass better be watching Freren Beyond Journey's End. I've never seen Dungeon Meshi. I've seen Freren. I am constantly listening to the Freren soundtrack. I have the manga. I do need to leave tonight. Yay! Yippee! Well, if you must be off, then I bid you a wonderful rest of your night or day. Thank you for joining us. If you'd like to catch those dust streams, don't forget to like and or subscribe. Might not mean much to the algorithm, but certainly means much to my ego. Your poor little Capricornus ego. But with that, I bid thee adieu. There you go by Freren. I just read these series. Yeah, the only thing about reading Freren is that you'll learn that the manga isn't over. It's on permanent hiatus. So if you read it, you'll just never get to you'll get to the point where they stopped and then just never see the end. And also, you can't order things from Japan, so who knows how Crunchyroll's gonna. Who knows how the Crunchyroll store works now? Demons and even less sympathy. Freren demons are a whole fucking different thing. Because been 13 years old for like 3 billion years until the last week. On to the disastrous life of Saki K. Okay, but you could watch a Gretzico. An office drama by the animators of Hello Kitty. An adult office drama. Comedy drama. Shit. A dramedy, if you will. Watch the Garfield movie. Starring Chris Pratt as Dust. Your eyes. I know those eyes. What? I know that sounds bad. Now, I know that sounds bad. I also watch the Emoji Movie. Do you know there's a Scott the Woz commentary track in the Emoji Movie? You could watch the Scott the Woz commentary track on it. You know, really get the vibe. I cannot believe we're gonna end the stream on 3 likes. Jesus. Mods. Sub-bot this video. Cut that, director. Mods, I spilled my juice. Help, help, help. Please do not have this be a Helldivers style name call. Or, I'm at a Starship Trooper style name call. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. I don't know if I'm gonna play Helldivers. If the Halo thing if the Halo thing is permanent, then I'll get to it eventually. But if it's not, if it's temporary, I'm probably just not gonna play Helldivers. Because I'd like to, because I like Halo 3 ODST. Never gonna stream it without my cohort. Because boy oh boy oh boy. You and the bad guys, too. Beans, I thought you had 2 separate... I thought you made a Tato profile picture and then a second Tato profile picture specifically for Beans, too. Also, Beans, I don't want to alarm you. Don't look at the price for the Tato pop-up parade figure. For the big Tato figure. Do not look up the price right now for the big Tato figure. Now that tariffs are involved, do not look up the price of the big Tato figure. I'm gonna look at it. By the way, pop-up parades are usually $30. So whatever that is, keep it in mind. It was originally $30. That's worse than I thought it was. Ay, caramba. Ay. Yeah, welcome to Tariff Town. $94 for a $30 figure. Woo! Oh, 8,000, and not even counting the fucking astronomical shipping it's gonna be. the hundreds of dollars in shipping. Do you know how funny it is to look up the price of the Flamoko plushies I have every once in a while? I swear to you, these Flamoko plushies are worth over $1,000 because they got raised to like 200 in the Hololive store, and then shipping is like $600, and it's only getting worse because now you can't ship from Japan. So yay! Could be the Skylander Breeze, the weaker version of Whirlwind. Oh no! But the problem is, Skylanders, like, Toys for Bob fucking went under. These are just supposed to be regular ass figures. These haven't even come out yet. These are pre-order for $94. They're released. You ever seen that do you know on eBay you can buy a used millipede? I once saw a listing for a used millipede on eBay. You can get it used. Only lightly used. What do you mean used? Well, he was done with it. The seller was done with it, so he's giving it away. Give me your millipede. This is why I'm waiting to buy figures until I go to Youmacon. until I go to Youmacon this year. That is why I'm not going to buy any of the Ririn figures. So I'm in person to buy them. That's what I did with my Fern figure and my fucking cursed dragon rod big ass piece of shit thing. I waited till I was at the warehouse before buying it. Same with my Miku figure. My travel Miku figure. As I waited till I was at a place that sold it. In person, so I did not have to pay shipping. My fitted Sensei Skylander. Oh no. That's how you know it's a good one. $200 for Crash Bandicoot? A steamed AI art icon Crash Bandicoot? That's my running gag. That's my running gag, that all Skylanders are Crash Bandicoot. Alright, let's see. Papa Parade Miku. Oh, let's see who's Fuwamoko. What's the price looking on this Fuwawa Biscard? What's the price looking on Fuwawa? I'm seeing a lot, certainly a lot of 200s for Fuwawa. And Mokoko. Why must Peak be so expensive? It's the price we pay. Again, this is why I'm waiting until I'm in person. Why is half the Google shopping a Labubu? Which I know what they are, because every goddamn store in the country has a section for them. They're like fidget spinners, but worse. But bigger. I can get Drobot for $3. Yay! Fill your house with Drobot. Kill your TV. Fill it with Drobot. Okay, but giant Strobot is $4. I'm the proud owner of the 24 karat gold for the boo boo. She started as a Japanese race. Oh no. Oh no. Whatever shall you do? This is stupid. What the fuck? She made. Oh no. Oh no. It's really funny. Imagine that being your downfall. Imagine. Imagine you made fucking Jim Crow Labubu. Is that better or worse than the thing I said? Oh. Was it like for him? Did he acknowledge it? Why is it KSI? Other than the very obvious and unfortunate reason. Didn't have to be. Other than his name was, people probably still think it has some sort of worth. I gotta get back to Neptune, dog. Yeah, I bet you they got good shipping prices. Okay, what you can do is to pay less than it would be for shipping. Is you can just fly to a separate country, get a hotel, order all the things you want to the hotel, and then fly them back. Or, moreover, drive to Canada. Go live in Canada where they got KNs and afternoon tea time. Which is a real thing. Canada shuts down. And also, for you 18-year-olds, guess how young the drinking age is in Canada? You can get alcohol poisoning completely legally. So what do you say, chat? Still drinking stream. I'm not in Canada. Move to Canada. In my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. Honestly, I want the knight to be revealed. I want the knight to be revealed as Rudy, or as the old paralyzed man. Simply for the fact that there's so much shipping art of Des and Azriel flooding my timeline. A lot of which is just the Knight and Azriel, And I think it would be really, really funny if the knight was revealed to be that old guy. To completely fuck over all the shipping, all the innocent shipping artists who just wanted to draw Asriel with his hypothetical girlfriend. So they get out of my timeline. His soul is the knight. It has both horns and skinny with weird anatomy, and the ribcage thing. And the ribcage thing. I do like Shadow Soul, so Soul's a great design. Just kidding. It's a VTuber. No VTuber is a good design, except for G Marie, because she's G Marie. Nike logo of doom and despair. What? Oh yeah, the swoon. Okay, I see. I just got a really dumb idea, and I don't know if we would ever be thinking on the same wavelength. I just had a really dumb idea. Imagine, Chapter 7 rolls around, or however, and it's finally like the end. And then out of nowhere, the knight swings in like Miles Morales, and goes, "I thought I'd do a bit of a knight original." And it's a Nike sponsored suit, much like Spider-Man 2's Adidas sponsored suit. An ugly ass Adidas suit. Hold on, let me find the image of the. Literally at the end of Spider-Man 2, like the video game. Spider-Man 2. At the end, just for no reason at all, you get ready to do the final like sequence, and Miles swings in the ugliest, stupidest looking fucking suit, because the game was sponsored by Adidas, so Adidas got to design the suit. It's ugly as shit. Adidas suit Spider-Man 2. Just out of nowhere. Spider-Man 1, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, is in the Venom or the anti-Venom suit, because it's the end of the game. Because he's got to be anti-Venom because you fight Venom. And Miles swings in this because the shoes had to be there. Because the shoes had to be in the game. Fucking look at it. Can we do this, is what I'm saying. Can we do this? Give me this. Hold on. We can make this. What am I asking you to make this? I'm an artist with a canvas. You know, this entire suit's fucking the dumbest thing imaginable, especially because Miles has one of the best like Miles designs in this game, like one of the best Miles Spider-Man designs. It's the whole suit that makes it bad. Fucking look at it. The blue is bulging out. He has the top of the mask open. Who is this for? Who is it? This is the top half of the suit. Yeah, you know, but look, he's fucking wearing tactical pants that don't match the rest of it. He's wearing these fucking shoes. These stupid goddamn shoes. He had like mecha boots. Miles has some crazy designs in this game, and they gave him this for the final fucking run-up. Why is he wearing red and blue? His main colors are black and red. It is offensively bad. Look at that. Anyway, time to draw the Roaring Knight. Time to draw the Roaring Knight again. Oh boy. I thought we could use a Des original. They also gave him that fucking Killmonger haircut. Killmonger ass haircut. In this game. Cause that's all old. That's all fucking. I'm getting ahead of myself right now. Just need to fucking focus on not the image above me. Personally, I think the Roaring Knight is a good design too. Like that doubles down on the same effect. That I think the Roaring Knight is a good design. It is super simple, super to the point. Literally everything you need to know is in its like 3 features. Also, I just like to point out, not naming, not saying anything, but Chris Deltarune doesn't have a shield. The sword morphs into a shield. When we see the Roaring Knight grab their weapon, it could seeing that all the weapons can fucking morph. It's definitely a bat that turns into a sword. See that all the weapons fucking morph. Also, welcome back, Chili Jam. We're currently drawing the Roaring Knight in the Nike suit to fend off Spider-Man in the Adidas suit. What is the Roaring Knight has a permanently bent knee. You know, Michael Cera as Christopher the Delta. I mean, that would work better. That would work better than some of these fan casts I'm seeing. That's a more plausible theory than the Roaring Knight. Who's Jim Parsons? The fuck's Jim Parsons? Oh, god damn it. God damn it, he's fucking Sheldon Cooper. God damn it. I got Sheldon. I got Buzzinga jump scared. All right, here's all the different color variations too for the Adidas costume. It gets worse. It's orange and pink and blue. What is this? Look at that. Oh, it's ugly as sin. Two ones on the left look the best, but it's still... And Miles has some great suits in this game. He has a common right. He has a symbiote suit. It's just never fucking used. They just don't use it. For this scene. It's unlockable separate from this. He has a symbiote suit. Which is the entire final run-up point, is that Peter gets a symbiote suit to fight Venom. And Miles puts on some fucking Adidas. Like, this is one of his suits in the game. Come on. He's got a Kamen Rider outfit. Give him this for all I care. Give him the Kamen Rider one. Give him the Vibranium one. Give him the Wolverine one. He has an advanced suit you have to unlock separate. Give him that one. Possibly the biomechanical one. The Moon Knight one. The one where he's in a goddamn hoodie. Which is a separate one from this one. I'm trying to find what his regular ass suit looks like in this game. I cannot find it. You have the first like 30 minutes of the Delta movie, it's just super. I mean, that's kind of what Susie and Chris's dynamic is. if you really put on the horse blinders, that is kind of what their dynamic is. I could make a better suit derogatory. It's rough. Some of these DLC suits for Miles don't look great either. He had a Moon Knight suit. Yeah, they could have just left him as it is, because Miles is... They could have just left it like this. This is just what he looks like in the rest of the game. Christopher Mintz is Chris. Solace is Chris. I can do that. I don't think I can do a Boston accent. I can kind of do a Boston accent to match the fact that Chris Deltarune is in fucking Boston. The fact that everyone's in goddamn Boston. Chris doesn't talk. They talk. What do you mean? They said that sick ass line. They said that banging sermon, my man. Chris Deltarune talks all the time. Chris is from Boston. Yes, the game takes place in Boston. You can look. There's maps all around, and they use really specific slang in Deltarune. Like often for what it is, they use just really specific slang that is like I'm sorry, but you cannot convince me it's not in Boston after Susie Deltarune uses the word bubbler to talk about a drinking fountain. Susie Deltarune literally pulls out the bubbler. But there's like a map of Boston in like an earlier portion of the game as like the local weather map. I love the fact that there isn't even like a proper reason they broke up in there just isn't a proper reason why they're divorced. They just are. Like this. Because mind you, they were so inseparable. They were so inseparable. It took a war and a murder the first time, which is what I looked up and found out afterwards because I wasn't paying attention during the actual story. Oh, Undertale. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, story of Undertale. Since I wasn't paying attention at all, I looked it up afterwards. It's fucking matter, baby. Yo. That may be true, that I was in fact just trying to do the matter baby joke the whole time. The entirety. Yeah, because I didn't know their fucking kids died. I didn't know Azrael was dead. It was like, he has to be alive. He's what I was fighting to get to. Didn't you get sent hate for that? No, not for that. I don't think I did I? I might have. I know it was something in Undertale I got hate for. I don't remember if it was that. Young Sheldon and Deltarune could happen in the same universe. Mods, can you find me that clip of young Sheldon smashing the, creating a, can you find, mods, can you find me that clip of, young Sheldon creating a dark world? I think I'm just drawing Mae Borowski. I think what I'm doing is just drawing the skeleton of Mae Borowski. George Cooper's Asgore. God, I hope Asgore fucking dies in the end of Deltarune. Are we drawing? I forgot. We're drawing the Roaring Knight, but instead of an Adidas suit, it's a Nike suit. The image of Sheldon. It's called Dark. Send it to me. Send it to me. Send it to me. Send it to me. It's called Dark Humor Liberal. It's a GIF. Why is it a GIF? I can't put that on stream. Oh no. Oh no. I can't download it. You're just gonna take my word for it. Dark humor like Dark Fountain. So anyway, now that I've drawn Mae Borowski from Night in the Woods. You know why we saw Susie's parents? Because Susie's Barney the dinosaur. Come on now. I mean, it is weird that none of the... It's weird that all the fucking weird Undertale, like, creatures are still canon in Deltarune. Like, what the... How do you explain the deer thing with the split face? How do you explain the all fours deer on the, split... with the split face? Or Snowy. Maybe Rusty sounds Russian. Ah, she's the main character, Night in the Woods. A game we'll probably be replaying after dusk, because by then it will be the fall, which is when it is the optimal time to play Night in the Woods. You're trying the wrong night like that? Like what? Like in Nike Air Jordans? This foot is completely fucked. Because we have to recreate the atrocity that was the Adidas suit. Adidas. Was it boots? No, the high tops. What else does the Roaring Knight look like? What does the Roaring Knight look like? I don't know. I drew the Roaring Knight ones. Hold on. Let me promote my art. Let me quick. I need to shamelessly promote my art chat. Okay, I can't find it. Quickly, to Blue Sky! To my media files! Deltarune. I had to pull up my drawing of the Roaring Knight before I knew what the Roaring Knight actually looked like. So that we can use this as reference. Before I actually knew what the Roaring Knight looked like, I completely guessed on what fountains looked like. And ended up drawing a thing from part 4 instead of part 3. Instead of part 3, Stardust Crusaders, and part 4, Diamonds Unbreakable. We're still straight the chat is the homunculus meeting. You have $1,000 ad. Yeah. Dude, what? Oh, let's do one of those cool, awesome vests. Those cool, awesome vests that are like weird puffer hoodie things. Again, I think we're just drawing May. From Finji Games' very own Night of Nights. A game I do art of all the time. You should look at my art on bluesky.com. Anyway. I think everyone here already follows me. I don't know why I'm promoting it. Anyway, we gotta draw one of those hideous two-tone, those horrible two-tone jackets. Go government documents. Sorry, I'm not that big in the War Thunder. I don't need the government documents. So do you have a beard? Nope. Can't you see? My mouth is perfectly visible. It's very long. My mouth is incredibly wide. Some would say concerningly so. I would say charmingly. He's bald? What do you mean I'm bald? Again, you can see the ear tufts just because everything is the same color does not mean I am automatically bald. Just because everything happens to be the same color. Just horns? What about the ears? Look at the ears. It's got little tufts on them to show that there is in fact hair. Hold on, we gotta do those 3/4 sweatpants. You know, those ones that were almost cool sometimes, maybe? You gotta do the big stripe, because what's 3/4 sweatpants without a big stripe? You've had those pants before? No, you haven't. Nobody does. It's an Animal Crossing exclusive to have 3/4 sweatpants. It's not a real thing. You've never noticed my YouTube model is dark mode and normal YouTube is white. Actually mine's the opposite. I keep my phone on light mode because I don't need it in dark mode, and because dark mode is hard to see when you're outside and whatnot. I use dark mode on my PC because I use my PC more at night than I do in the day. It's a good balance. It's a good balance to hit. Anyway, Adidas Roaring Knight is coming along swimmingly. Both are dark mode actually have Batman. You missed the absolute Batman conversation, Beans. What the fuck? I am Batman. A fucking Dracula over here. Is this Chris Deltarune insulting Blister? I do watch Kitchen Nightmares on my desktop at 3 a.m. You can put videos on DeviantArt? Fucking what? Wiggity what? Bruh. That's whack. I think I lost a subscriber for that one. I think that is deserved, maybe. No freaking way. Crazy's on the line. They want to talk to you. I went to Crazy Town and everybody knew you. You ever collaborate with you know Miles? No, but I don't have a funny story. My head moderator has a funny story about Miles. He met Miles at his first and only live show. That was a scam. But Miles is. Think like Demon Dice's Snake Eyes, but if it was done as like a TikTok joke. But if it was done as a rage bait. So when are you playing Hong Kong? No, I'm not. I will not. There's a lot of words in there that can't be played on a normal YouTube situation. A lot of words in those songs that can't really be played on this one. On this 01. So it gets canceled art. Yeah. Fuck yeah, you assholes. Hong Kong 97 the game. Is there a game? Why is the first image James Rolfe? What the fuck you mean play this? It's on a goddamn floppy disk. The fuck you want me to do? What do you want me to do here? It's exclusive to floppy. And in Japan. That's two things. So they usually Bubsy 40. I will not on the principle that it is Bubsy. However, it is funny that objectively, Bubsy is a more notable platform character than Crash Bandicoot. Do you think the Roaring Knight would have a one-eye darkness thing like a dark matter from Kirby? You think they'd be friends? Maybe Dark Matter Swordsman? I think it's just a white strip. Yeah, but you think like there could be a one eye in there? Not unlike Dark Matter and Dark Matter Swordsman. Like a cool visual, because it turns into a mouth at one point. It turns into a mouth a couple times. That's Starman, I have no idea who this is. What do you mean? It's the Kirby villain that jumps into people's bodies and stretches open parts of them to reveal eyeballs. It's also just not what Dark Matter Swordsman looked like. Whoops. Forgot what Dark Matter Sword. Hey, look at that. Lewd Dark Matter Swordsman. Hey, look at that. Yee! Ay! Caramba! Ay, pachonga. Oh hey, it's a it's a bloodline of dark matter. Alright, so it seems someone has made an image showing the family tree of all the Kirby bosses. Of all the Kirby final bosses. Seems someone has made a family tree of all the Kirby final bosses. I don't like this one. To be honest, not a fan of that. I don't like looking at it. Also, this is not canon. I refuse to believe this is canon. That goes completely against the story of Kirby's Return to Dreamland. This dragon should not be here. Fuck you. That one doesn't count. Don't like looking at this. A Dark Matter Swordsman and yowie. Wowie zowie. Look, Kirby is why. Dark Matter is such a fucking tonal whiplash for Kirby games. It's like this weird eldritch abomination. But Kirby. And the blue bubble? You mean Gooey? Gooey's here. It's Gooey. What do you mean? Oh my god, I need this. Also, I'd like to point out, like, Kirby 1, Kirby 3. Like, it was a fast progression for these fuckers. I need this, chat. I need the one big eye. I need the big eye. The big red eye. The blue blob, like, no, the blue blob from Dragon Quest is called the slime. Blue blob from Kirby is called the gooey. And he's a one-time character. He's not a species of gooey, he is just gooey. I need this. I need him. I need him. I need the orb of eyes. Weird looking D&D dice. Could you tell he's from Kirby 64? Hey Jack, could you tell he's from Kirby 64? I don't like looking at him. I think with that, it's about time I wrap this up. Because I'm out of stuff to do. We drew Adidas Roaring Night, and I feel like that's the peak of the stream. The Adidas Knight with the deer tail, inexplicably. Adidas Knight, get a little more work on Fiorina? Well, it's past 1 in the morning for me, and I have to work tomorrow, so, get out of my house. Get out of my house. What are you doing here? Leave. Anyway, so with that, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night or day. Are you kidding? Welcome in, Monkey Boy Arts. How was your night today been going? Boy, did you catch me at an inopportune time. I'm just about to end the stream. But no matter, we have 2 more planned for this week. I guess we can do a little bit of a greeting. It is only 1 in the morning. We do a little bit of a greeting. Welcome in, Monkey Boy Arts. How's your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. We are just about to wrap up the stream. But don't worry, again, 2 more this week. Dust and Elysian Tale Friday. Terraria Calam the day after. I know, it's a bad time. However, the VOD will be up after this. So you just, if you want to actually see what we were doing, which wasn't much because I had to catch up on a lot of work. Personal work. So we didn't do much this stream. We do have stuff like speed paints available if you want to see art in that. But hey, if you stay subscribed, you'll catch up on these other streams. Nah, you're good. Not your fault I'm ending. I'm ending because I need the work in the morning. Yeah, but on Friday we will be hitting up Dust and Elysian Tale. So I do hope to see you all there. But for now, unfortunately, I bid thee adieu. Have a wonderful rest of your night today, everyone. Oh, and you want to see art? Follow me on Blue Sky, yada yada yada. I forgot I had to promote those in this stream. I forgot the art stuff has to be talked about in this stream. I do art and shit on Blue Sky. Woo. It's over. Hooray. You know, it's weird that the chat box isn't on the other side where it's empty. It's fine, it's in the description. I need that fucking in the stream, hold on.